Hey yo, how's it going everybody? I hope that you're all doing very well today. Ladies and lads, I have a box, but not just any box. It's a Borla box. What I have here is a full bolt-on catback Borla ATAK exhaust. And we're going to be installing it today. I have always wanted to put a Borla exhaust on this car ever since the day I got it. And I happened to come across a very smoking deal on a brand new one. So we had to cop it and we're about to go ahead and install that. So I'm going to take you all along for the ride and show you how the process goes. So the current exhaust that I have on this thing was done by the previous owner, and I've been under it before, and it looks like he did a cut and weld and put Flowmasters in the middle to replace the stock mufflers. Then he did a rear resonator delete. And here's what that sounds like. Like, it sounds good, but it only sounds good when you're really getting on it. When you're just idling or when it's at like a nice cruising pace, it's too quiet. But anyways, as you can see right here, we finally got her up in the air, and I'm gonna take you through what's currently on this. We go from factory catalytic converters down to right here. This goes into an X pipe, which this one looks interesting. And it goes into these mid mufflers, which the previous owner replaced with some, looks like older Flowmasters. Goes down to here into where the resonators would be. However, it looks like somebody didn't like those. And then they go into these factory tips, which are very okay at best. And here's our new shiny thing. So this is the Borla ATAK catback exhaust. It is a full stainless steel 2 3/4 inch pipe that goes from an X pipe down into these Borla ATAK mufflers, going down into where the resonators would be, but they just don't exist, into these absolutely beautiful shiny tips. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing out of here and bolt that thing up there. So in order to get this thing out, we just gotta pop them out of these hangers right here, unbolt these, and then we just slide this sucker right out. So we got the old one out. We have a little bit of an interesting occurrence here. One of my pipes was welded, whilst the other one was bolted. What the fuck? Okay, so now we're gonna slap the new shiny one up in there now. A little looky inside the exhaust. We got a bunch of interesting formations. Circular formations. Well, I tell you, we just got her up in there and now she is installed. The tips are so amazing. As you can see here, we got the whole system installed. All we're gonna do now is just clamp it down and straighten it out and make sure she's nice and right. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you install a full bolt-on, oh, there we go, a full bolt-on Borla ATAK catback exhaust. So we just got the old exhaust out, got the new Borla in there, got her all nice and straight to the best of our capabilities, but we're all a little quirky, so it's all right. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what she sounds like. Okay. All right. Damn! Yo, this thing is mean. Damn. Shit. Alrighty, ladies and lads, it has been about a week since I installed the exhaust, and I feel like now she is properly broken in. Believe it or not, when you do put on a full bolt-on kit, or even just any exhaust period, there will be a period of time that it adjusts to your car and the heat that comes out your pipes and all that other fun jazz. But now she is officially broken in, and I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys along for a ride to hear how she sounds and give my honest opinions on this full bolt-on Borla ATAK exhaust. Alrighty, lads and ladies, we are back out and we have the tips. Let me hit y'all with a warm start real quick. Honestly, it is like a night and day difference with this Borla in comparison to the Flowmasters that I had. Those things, quiet as hell. And yeah, they sounded okay, but like, it just wasn't for me. Watch out, pedestrians, there's an SRT coming through. Oh no, I'm wet! That 2 3/4 inch pipe going all the way out makes this thing just so much deeper and just like growly when it comes out the end. It's just, it's orgasmic. And another thing too that is really good that Borla did with their designs on their exhaust is that there is like zero drone no matter what gear that you're in. One of the biggest problems that I found with the Flowmasters was that they were causing a lot of drone. My transmission takes a long time to shift. But like I was saying, one of the biggest issues I had with my previous Flowmasters was that the drone that comes when I'm in around 3rd and 4th gear literally made it at some points so nauseating to sit in this car, like it would make me sick. But with the way that Borla designs their exhaust, they have almost no drone whatsoever, and you don't hear the exhaust anywhere except for out the back, which is very nice.
How nice?
Very nice. It almost makes it worth the 3 arms, 2 legs, and my firstborn child that I had to sell in order to actually buy the fucking thing. Oh yeah. Anyways, let's go hear what she sounds like from the outside. Ladies and lads, if you are in possession of one of these vehicles and you don't have a Borla on it, my brother or sister in Christ, go get a Borla on that thing. And I'll tell you, they might be very expensive exhausts, but they are honestly worth every single penny. The difference between this last exhaust and this thing is night and day, and I cannot recommend. If you have one of these things, you just gotta go do it. You gotta set aside the dollars, don't get your Taco Bell for like a couple months straight, and then you got the money, and then you're good. Anyways, ladies and lads, that is going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, then please do leave a like on this video, and if you feel like it, please do subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll catch you all in the next video.